21st of September 2020. This is Sergey Vaklikov. Welcome to my live stream today from Kaliningrad, Russia. Now I'm here in the city center. I'm staying on a square of Frédéric Chopin, and here is the monument to Frédéric Chopin. This is an absolutely great composer. He was a Polish composer, lives in France, and now here is the square of Frédéric Chopin in Kaliningrad. Absolutely genius composer. Unfortunately, lives only for 39 years. Yeah. And here is the square to Frédéric Chopin and his monument. And I'm gonna start my walk through the city center of Kaliningrad's former Königsberg from here. Let's get it started. Keep joining. Never forget to like. The local time, 5:45 p.m. 21st of September, as I said. The weather is just amazing. I'm not sure what's the exact temperature, how many degrees, but I just know that no wind and very warm, pretty warm. I flew by the airplane today. This is the continue of my road trip, but just at this time not by car, but by airplane, because now once the borders are closed, the only way to get to Kaliningrad is by airplane. I guess you can also come by train, but not sure actually. Anyway, I don't like the long train rides, so I just got an airplane which is delivers me from St. Petersburg to Kaliningrad for only 1 hour and 10 minutes. Well, maybe 15 minutes. You know, this is the area where saved many German houses, German residential buildings. And I even today visited one of the apartments in the historical residential building, so-called revenue house, the house where was only one owner and who was giving all the apartments for rent. And I've been to one of those. I filmed the video and later we'll show you. The thing is, I was not able to make the live stream from there because there's a thick walls, like in most of the historical buildings. That was the building of the beginning of 20th century, 1912. There's a thick walls, and the signal never went through, even when I was staying near the windows. Okay. I'm waiting for more people to join, and little by little we'll start telling you more about the city of Kaliningrad. It actually has a huge history. The town was founded in 1255, yet by the Teutonic Knights, the Knights of Teutonic Order. Even for like 2 years, it was owned by Poland. It was a very short period, and then mostly it was owned by the Germany. But since 1945, by the results of Potsdam Agreement, on Potsdam Conference, Kaliningrad, back then Königsberg, was given away to the Soviet Union. It is actually happens by the results of the Second World War. Zen chick, yes, you're right. Don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget it. Big time. Many real nice buildings. That's what I love. I love in architecture. So with a great pleasure today, I am walking through the streets of Kaliningrad. I'm here for the first time, so actually now I learned this together with you. Look at that sky. Pretty nice clouds. Now I've turned to the Prospect mirror, what means the avenue, like a peace avenue. Make peace, not war. It's good to see that many residential buildings are getting restored in Kaliningrad. It's pretty good. The ambulance. Now there's the Kirch in memory of the Queen Louisa, the puppet house. Now there's the puppet house. Some modern buildings. So the Kirch in memory of Queen Louisa. The Kirch. Here we will see many of not typical for Russia architecture, because let me tell you once again that this is a former German city which used to be called Königsberg since 1945 by the results of Potsdam Agreement, Potsdam Conference. It got under control of USSR and now still in the control of Russia. It was renamed to Kaliningrad for the sake of Mikhail Kalinin. He was one of the most significant Soviet politicians, and he died in 1946. So that's how they are commemorated him. And look, if let's say Leningrad was renamed back to St. Petersburg, Kaliningrad is still staying as Kaliningrad. It's same as, let's say, Kirov, which is also named after one of significant Soviet politicians. So a part of Russians and parts of cities in Russia were renamed back to their original names, like let's say Samara. It was historically Samara, then was called Kuibyshev, and then renamed back. Same was about Stalingrad. Stalingrad was renamed back to Volgograd. But a part of cities still carry the Soviet names. I forgot to mention that now I'm actually going along the central park of culture and leisure. Well, maybe not essential, just park of culture and leisure. Yeah, but I guess it's central park of Kaliningrad, the park of culture and leisure. I like it that in many places in the center of Kaliningrad, here is the pavement, a lot of pavement on the roads, right on the roads. Yes, historically Königsberg, the city founded yet in 1255 by the Teutonic Order. 1255. Then was owned by the Germany. So here actually we can say that the city had three periods. The periods of Teutonic Order, then German periods, and the Soviets, which just keep going because actually Russia inherited the Russian parts of the Soviet Union. Gaby Hyman, Hugh Time, hello everybody. Yes, actually Prussia before German. I guess not everybody can understand Teutonic Order or Teutonic Knights, so it's better to say Prussia. Can people from Kaliningrad visit Poland easily, or there's visa? Well, I don't know, but I can see that for most of Russia, at least for the rest of Russia, definitely needs a Schengen visa to visit Poland. Same as most of other European countries. Now look, here is the monument to the Soviet Russian cosmonauts who were from Kaliningrad. And of course, the main of them is Alexy Arkhipovic Leonov, the first man in an outer space. Alexy Arkhipovic Leonov. Unfortunately, he died last year, but I can say that I was blessed and pretty happy that in 2013 I've met him in person in the Museum of Cosmonautics in Moscow, and that was exactly on the Cosmonautics Day of 2013. And there's a video how I've met him, and I told him that he is the great. I said, you're the great, and we shake the hands, and that was just unbelievable. You know, that's absolutely unbelievable moments in my life. I hadn't chance like to talk to him or to interview him. Maybe I was so shy or too emotional. I was not able to talk to him. But I said, you're great, and we shake the hands, and that was great. You know, Alexey Leonov, he is the first man in an outer space. You see, if Yuri Gagarin was the first man in space, but being inside of the spaceship, Leonov, he was the first cosmonaut who got in an outer space. He got out of the spaceship, okay? And that's really mind-blowing. And I once met him. You can find my video called Museum of Cosmonautics, Moscow, and there you will see that fragments. Whoa. And look, his family, in 1946, his family moved to Kaliningrad, and he lived here, and he finished the school here, and then became a cosmonaut. Not only him, but other guys too. But of course, like, Leonov is the most significant out of them. He is the most significant because, well, he was one of the first cosmonauts at all, and he was the very first in an outer space. Okay, let's keep walking. Well, together with an old German houses of the beginning of 20th century, here is late Soviet Union panel buildings, and look, there's also street art on the wall of the residential building. This is a young Leonov. Definitely the hero of Kaliningrad. Nightclub and restaurants. Here next to the monuments of the cosmonauts' homemates. This is a movie theater. Local time 6:07, and in 30 minutes from now, here already will be the sunset. Actually, since I came here to Kaliningrad at about 8:50, I still never even been to hotel, because I will leave tomorrow. I will leave tomorrow already in the evening, and the days are really short, so it's not like in the summertime. In the summertime, I was able to start even at 9, and still it was good because it was still the daylight. But now I can't stop. I can't start at like even 8 because look, today at 6:38 p.m. here already will be the sunset. Okay, and I don't want you to watch this city in a twilight or in a dark. Okay, that's stupid. Not for this I came. Not for this I came to the city. Wow, look at this. This is a piano bar. And that's an interesting entrance to the piano bar. And I'm not sure what this guy symbolizes. Probably it means virtuoso. Virtuoso piano player, pianist. Here making like more like a virtuoso acrobatics, but maybe it's some kind of, I don't know, game of senses. So it's like physical virtuoseness symbolize the virtuoseness of an art. Piano bar. Probably they play piano a lot there. Well, I know that, let's say in Moscow there's piano bar, and yeah, they are mostly playing in acoustic concerts there. For example, Tesla Boy, Anton Svidov from Tesla Boy, coming there with sometimes with an acoustic concerts. La Storia Italian restaurants. The Spar Gourmet. The sunset is actually already coming. But I think that I will be able to show you the most of like the historical center for the nearest hour. You enjoy this? Glad you had a safe trip. Thank you, Joe. You are a nice guy. Thank you, Soda Nakamura. Mary Rose D. Hi. Other than Russian, do they speak English in Kaliningrad? I think that mostly not, because here is the majority. The majority, like more than 90% of population. Well, according to Wikipedia, they are Russians. Joe Hernandez for a drink, my friends. Thank you. Thank you big time. And here is the Hotel Moskva, Moscow. Wow. This sky today never stops to amaze me. Look. Wow. And look, this is Kaliningrad Zoo. It seems like kind of big zoo. I look at the map now. Look. I look at the map now and it seems big. Pulse of the city. Yeah, I really enjoy. I really started to enjoy now. After visiting already more than 30 cities and towns, I really started enjoying just, just coming to the cities anytime, and just to start walking. And just to feel the pulse of this city. By the way, here now I see this poster place, and there's written Kaliningrad Region Philharmonic, names after Svetlanov. And I want to say that actually here they have their own philharmonic, which is always great, and their own symphony, like full-featured symphony orchestra, which is always amazing. Kaliningrad. This stadium, Baltica. Kaliningrad is located, same as St. Petersburg, located on the bank of Baltic Sea. So here you will find a lot of names like Baltic something or just Baltica, what just means Baltics. The stadium, by the way, Kaliningrad was one of the hosts of World Cup 2018 in Russia, together with Moscow, St. Petersburg, Yekaterinburg, Kazan, Samara, Nizhny Novgorod. So Kaliningrad participated as well. They are constructed the new stadium, but this is an old one. And we can see this easily by this entrance group, which is definitely like 1950s. I easily can recognize this style, 1950s. Kaliningrad has not only philharmonic, but drama theater. So it's a fully cultured city. The population here is almost 500,000, to be exact, 490,000 residents. So it's but actually the population like of not only Kaliningrad but all the small towns around like Baltisk and others, it's 800,000. And most of people who are living in nearby cities to Kaliningrad, they all the time hanging out in Kaliningrad. So definitely such a city, they need and philharmonic and drama theater, okay? It's, by the way, a rush hour now. It's, what time is it now? 6:15 p.m. О, Алекс Шеф, спасибо за видео, Сергей. You're welcome. Всегда, пожалуйста. Dude. Okay, I'm gonna keep walking Prospect Mira, where mir means peace, like the world. Mir. In Russian language, mir can mean the world and it can mean peace. So this is the avenue which is dedicated to the peace in the world. Prospect Mira. Okay? Now here I need to understand how to go rise. Let me check. Meanwhile, keep joining. Okay. Okay. In direction of the tram rails. Okay. Drama theater. Nicholas Patterson, thank you so much. Nicholas, all the time supporter of this road trips. Wow, thank you big time. Good. It's good to see that the season here in Kaliningrad starting already seems like the 29th of September as well. It's good to see that everywhere Russia getting back to its normal life in all the ways. Yeah, here is the posters. You can find an announcement of Kaliningrad Region Drama Theater, Romeo and Juliet, Queen's Wedding, and more. I don't mention another performances because it doesn't seem like they are international. Look, nice square with the nice flower compositions. Look, I think this is great. They have the street which is named after Brahms. He's a great composer. Look, they have the square of Frédéric Chopin. They have the streets of Brahms. I love it for sure. Fascio. And this is the monument to Peter the Great. Yeah, Peter the Great. Actually, the lords of Baltic Sea. Look, let's face it. let's face it, he is. He controlled all the Baltics, okay? Since 1703, he controlled all the Baltics. To Peter the First, the founder of Russian fleet. That's what's written there. Peter the Great. Yeah. By the way, now here in Kaliningrad is located the main headquarters of Baltic fleets of the Russian Navy. Phil Martinez, thank you big time. Phil, how do you feel? I'm sure you've heard it many times. This game of words. And now I'm thinking that I'm so cool, you know, it's like a nice joke. But you're thinking, Phil, how do you feel? Like really? Really? You was not able to think up something more interesting, more fun? It's like, you know, many people telling me like my name Sergey, and they're saying like Sir Gay, you know, and they're thinking this is so laughing, you know. But they don't understand. I've heard it like, you know, like 1,000 times in my life. Especially since I started making my channel. And I'm making the channel already for almost 8 years. In 3 days from now, at the 24th of September, it will be exactly 8 years since I started my channel. The channel's birthday. Yes, I started the channel. You can check it out at the 24th of September 2012. Already freaking 8 years. Come on. Come on. Okay, this is fighting bisons, or how do you say, bisons, bisons. And here is the Supreme Court. And they say that actually it is symbolized like the fights in a court. Okay, but the thing is, these sculptures were created before the court came here. So these legends and this symbolism about this fighting bisons actually seems like came already later. Okay, let's keep going. We actually don't have to waste too much time because the sunset is coming already in 10 minutes. So then we'll have like 30, 40 more minutes before the real twilight. And we don't want twilight until it's not a Twilight Zone night party. But I will not able to provide you a Twilight Zone night party. Into the Twilight Zone night party on Silver Rain. Twilight Zone night party. The Silver Rain radio. Okay, I actually came now to the central square, of Kaliningrad, which is called Victory Square. And look, That column looks so similar to Alexander column in the center of the Windsor Square, Palace Square in St. Petersburg. Whoa. Somebody was asking me about the tram. Where is the tram? So here is the tram, okay? Here it is. Into the Twilight Zone night party. Silver Rain. Okay, everybody goes, and I go. This is Kaliningrad's business center. Kaliningrad Business Center. And I'm getting closer to the Victory Square, the main square of the city. And look, this is exactly like Alexander Column. Trolley bus. So here is like all kinds of public transportation except the subway, the metro. Yes, I saw the buses, trolley buses, trams, taxis. There's an IMAX movie theater. IMAX. With a huge wide screen. Look, this is Church of Christ the Savior, and it looks pretty close by its architecture to Church of the Christ the Savior in Moscow. Yes, the same style, same name, Church of Christ the Savior. And this is easy to understand what it is. For me, it was easy to understand what it is. The monumental, kind of strict building in front of the main square of this city. Of course, this is the administration of this city and in the same time of the whole region. Kevin C. Sergey, do you know the breakdown of citizens there, ethnicity-wise? Any significant Germans or Poles other? It's hard to say. I only know like the population that here is like 480,000. Что? Блядь. Да, заговорился. Спасибо. You know, I actually, you know, talking to you, I've got like, you know, almost jaywalked. I don't know, so I only know the population, okay, the number of population, and I know that now the majority, like more than 90% of the population, Russians. Okay, here we go. So I've got to Victory Square. It's a nice square. Look, nice square. And now reminds me Palace Square. Yeah. But just there on the top, it's a 5-point star. It's definitely the Soviet symbol. In a moment when, of course, on Palace Square, there is no Soviet symbol, okay? Church of the Christ the Savior. Look. I love this kind of architecture. And this is like, yeah, like really close to the architecture. Well, way different, but at the same time similar to Church of the Christ the Savior in Moscow. (1941, 1945), dedicated to the Great Victory. Here is some small nice fountains with the lighting.
À la frontière de Nevada, avec tous les rêves d'attentat, auprès de cinéma.
Look at that clouds today, and now in a shining of already coming sunset. The sunset is beginning in 2 minutes. Yeah, today I checked and they said the sunset will start 6:38. Now 6:36. Ciao bambino soli. Da, 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 da. Okay, so now I need to check where to go next. Так. Давайте-ка посмотрим, что здесь у нас. Что здесь у нас? Professor Baranov Street. Professor Baranov. Ciao bambino soli. Love paved streets in many places here. That's good. Look, Black Star Burger from Timothy. Russian rapper. Timothy. Yes, this is a nice old pavement. Yes, the weather is amazing today. Just amazing. Hey, hey, movie check vlog. Oh, shawarma. How is without shawarma? Shawarma is everywhere. Shawarma is a king. Cafe 24 Tasty Lab with some nice funky music. Play that funky music, white boy. It seems like this is called the house of people's creativity. If to believe to my maps. .642, and really it is becoming dark pretty fast. Pretty fast. Look, what an awkward moment. Yeah, I know. I once got into such a situation, and that was so freaking awkward. You know, like you're sitting, you know, and you understand everybody thinking that you're a mofo. You're a mofo. And you're sitting and you're like, never notice anyone. But you feel everything. Look, seems like the pedestrian streets. A little pedestrian street. Here is no car traffic. Small pedestrian street. Professor Baranov. Professor Baranov. Sky is awesome. Yes, I like redstone here. At least it's like different than most of other Russian pedestrian streets I saw. It's always great. It's always great when you see something good, interesting, and kind of unique. Maybe not unique, but different. Here is just a kiosks where people sell their stuff. Galleria. You know, some kind of mall. David Makiewicz, great call on showing Kaliningrad city. Yes, thank you, thank you. You know, David and all of you guys, I actually already turning into the real traveler because after so many travels, when already like at least more than 2 weeks I'm sitting at home. I mean, like just in my city, not exactly at home. I actually not sitting at home. You know that I'm not sitting at home. But when I'm sitting like in a one place in one city, I already want to move somewhere again. Something new. Open up something new for you. DNS. This is actually DNS. This is, I think, the biggest chain of electronic stores, computer stores, digital and household techniques. I think this is now the biggest. Yeah, I think now this is the biggest network chain. Constructing something new, probably just another mall, or maybe this is parking. I don't know. Is it recorded video? Yes, this is recorded video. David, why you tell him? Why you tell him? Why are you cheating him on? This is not live. And now here is the Tower of Wrangel. Look, the Tower of Wrangel. This is a fortification. The fortification constructed here in 1853. It has got its name, the Tower of Wrangel. It's named after the General Field Marshal Wrangel. This tower, this fortress, was made to protect, to defend the upper pond. The upper pond, which was considered as a weak place as a weak place in defense of the city. The diameter of the tower is 34 meters, the height 12 meters. There on the top of the second floor there was an artillery area, so there was installed the artillery. But actually in the beginning of 20th century it's lost its defense meaning. And now it's just more like, yeah, just like the monuments, the historical monuments, the example of historical architecture. I was not checking yet, but I believe there's now the museum or something. I guess there's the museum. And what about an upper pond, which this tower, the Tower of Wrangel, had to defend? It's there. It's right behind it. Wow, it's really huge. Diameter 34 meters, as I said. Now I need to get to the pond itself. The upper pond. Yes, David, all the towers like that designed for an artillery, just to put their artilleries there. So upper pond. Time for love. An upper pond. In the upper pond, here is a bike lanes and pedestrian lanes. Seems like nice place to get a bike ride. You're riding the bike and enjoying the upper pond, okay? Yeah, nice pond. The ducks. Cool. The boat ferry, catamarans. Look, who's this are? Is this the Tusk? You know, I once recommended to Ronald to watch the movie called Tusk. And I said this is a good movie. That was so fun. I said the Tusk is a good movie. And he watched that. He watched that. The thing is, the Tusk is absolutely crazy movie. Absolutely idiotic movie. But I said this is a nice one. Just to get some laugh. A good laugh. The Tusk. The thing is, one guy there, he used to have a friend, the walrus, but then walruses died, and he all the time attracted different people to his house, and he was actually tried to make the walruses out of them. Yes, by the way, that guy looked similar to how the Saxman looks like, okay? And he was absolutely insane. He tried to make the walruses out of the people. Мы подъехали. Да, мы вот по променаду.
Ну так надо дойти до машины. И пойдем домой. Где? Нет. Даш, пойдем, надо же как-то попробовать.
Kaliningrad. You enjoy this? What city in Russia? Well, I see that many people are just joining and not sure what the city it is. Even though I said what it is in a title, it's Kaliningrad, okay? It's Kaliningrad. Former Königsberg. It is the largest city of Leningrad region, and this is the westernmost region of Russia. It's the city which is situated on Pregolya River. It's, you know, like in St. Petersburg, Neva goes to Baltic Sea. Pregolya also goes to Baltic Sea. Both of the cities are located on the bank of I see here is the kid on a bicycle on the bank of Baltic Sea. And look, in the northwestern federal districts of Russia, Kaliningrad is the second biggest city. The first one is St. Petersburg. So St. Petersburg, then goes Kaliningrad. Kaliningrad with a population of almost a half of million residents. To be exact, 489,000. So without 11,000, a half of million. But if talking about not only Kaliningrad, but the towns right next to Kaliningrad, the population is about 800,000 residents. If we're talking about an urban agglomeration of Kaliningrad, the city of Kaliningrad, not even the whole region. Kaliningrad is the third largest city in the Baltic region, and this is the seventh largest city on the Baltic Sea. Kaliningrad was founded in 1255. Back then, the Knights of Teutonic Order founded it in 1255. And it was called Königsberg, which means the king's hill, because it was founded on a hill. And it was named Königsberg, like a king's hill, after Czech king Ottokar II of Bohemia. Being a Baltic port city, this is definitely became a pretty important point, pretty important city. And it was very important for Prussia. Actually, maybe not everyone understands what does it mean, like Teutonic Order, but if you say Prussia, you, I guess, will understand better. We actually can consider Kaliningrad in frames of three stages. When it used to belong to Prussia, then to Germany, and after all, since 1945, 1946, to the Soviet Union, and now to Russia, as an inheritance of the Soviet Union. Unfortunately, the town of Kaliningrad was damaged pretty much during the battle, which is known as Battle of Königsberg in 1945. It was captured at the 9th of April 1945 by the Soviet Union, and later by the results of Potsdam Agreement on Potsdam Conference. It has became the Soviets. And still, this is the Soviet city. I mean, Russian, of course. Now, if you will look at the map, you will see that. So here is Russia, and Kaliningrad is like absolutely separate from Russia. It is separated by Lithuania, Latvia, and Belarus. But look, until the fall of USSR. And Lithuania and Latvia and Belarus, it all was the republics. It all was the republics of the Soviet Union. So actually Kaliningrad was like the continue of Lithuania or Latvia. It is now, it seems like it is like, well, absolutely absolutely out of the rest of Russia. It is. But still, this is the Russian territory. For this reason, actually, it's not easy just to sit in a car and to come here by car. You need a visa, like a Schengen visa, to come here by train or by car, or some kind of permits. But by plane, you just fly and that's it. You don't need anything because you don't cross the borders. Well, actually, you cross them by the air, but not through the land, not through the actual physical border, okay? So that's why I decided to go by plane. Anyway, even if I wanted to go by car, I wouldn't do this now, just because of freaking pandemic. The border is still closed, and I just wouldn't do that. No way. Also now being here, let me tell you that Kaliningrad is one of the biggest suppliers of the amber in the world. Not far from Kaliningrad, they dig an amber. Here is a lot of amber. This is one of the main suppliers of an amber, Kaliningrad. And here is the Museum of Amber. If I understand it right. Oh yes, the Museum of Amber. Amber, янтарь, amber. And as far as I know, when they reconstructed the Amber Room in Catherine Palace in the town of Pushkin, not far from St. Petersburg, they used exactly the Kaliningrad amber. Museum closed now, but anyway, I never supposed to go now. Okay. Look how fast it has became dark. The sunset started just at 6:38. It was yet kind of lightful, but now it's dark. Not even twilight. Yeah, like twilight, but it's almost dark. So here in this tower is located the Museum of Amber. And this is one of homeland here in this city. 5 figures of so-called homelands, and they are like bringing the luck. They are bringing the luck. They are taking care about amber, and if you will rob the bag, then I hope that financial success is waiting for you. Well, at least that's what they said. there is the whole family of homeless, and there's like an uncle, the granddads, like grandmom, and so like different members of this homeland family. And there's belief they are bringing the financial luck in case if you will rob the bag with a number. Christopher Bailey. Oh, you see, I told you, it brings the financial luck, you know? Like the next minutes after I rob the bag of the homeland, you see Christopher Bailey sent $10. Thank you very much for traveling to Kaliningrad. This is one of the cities I most desire to see. I appreciate it, boss. Thank you big time. Check also my morning video, the video from the Museum of the World's Ocean. Something else, already forgot. What else I filmed? The biggest organ concert hall in Königsberg Cathedral. And also there will be the video from like a typical lowest class apartments in a German revenue house. Well, even those they are saying this is like was lowest class apartments, that's actually even now considered like a huge apartments, 80 square meters. There's a huge dining / living room. There's a kitchen, bathroom, clock room, bedroom, kitchen. Yeah, I said it. Well, it's not that small. Okay, so now I need to check out the map. Okay, I actually need to go that way. Old school paper map. Yes, I'm actually checking as by electronic map as by just paper. Paper just easier because you just take it and you're watching. In the moments when with a phone you need to turn on the phone every time, enter the PIN code, stuff like that. It's a little bit inconvenient. We still can see the sunset, twilight zone night party. Let me tell you once again, this is an upper pond in the historical city center of Kaliningrad, former Königsberg, one of the biggest suppliers of an amber. They dig an amber not far from Kaliningrad. A lot of amber. And here you will find definitely a lot of amber stores, the shops where they sell different amber jewelry, or just a clean umber, whatever you want, made of umber. Yes, jewelry made of umber. So how to pronounce right? Jewelry. 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 Gypsy. Jewelry. 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 Okay, jewelry. Jewels. I now need to go to Proletarskaya Street, the Proletary Street. Proletary. I'm going to Proletary Street. This is the hotel, which is called Mercure. Looks interesting. Like some kind of modern Art Nouveau or something like that. Hard to say. Kaliningrad. 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 Пролетарская такая улочка, знаешь ли, это такая пролетарская улочка. Вот такая я сворачиваю на пролетарскую и иду. Did I already told you that here in Kaliningrad is located the main headquarters of the Baltic fleet of Russian Navy? If not, then now I said. Yes, this is still pretty important strategic point for Russian military. Yes, that actually look at the map. It's really good that Russia can be here. Actually, being here in Kaliningrad region, Russia can provide the defense and control the territory of Lithuania, Latvia, Poland, Belarus. Come on, all the countries thinking about the security of its land borders. Okay. Вот Янтарный край. Amber region. Amber something. Amber souvenirs. I told you here you will find a lot of amber stores. I'm now going to Fisherman's Village. Fisherman's Village to check how it looks like at night. Today in the morning when I just came at 11 a.m. I filmed the Fisherman Village, Kant Island. I've lost the connection for a little bit. Well, I said that today in the morning I visited the so-called Fisherman's Village, Kant Island, which is named after Immanuel Kant, one of the most significant philosophers of the world. And there's Königsberg Cathedral, where it's now located the biggest organ concert hall in Russia and one of the biggest in Europe. I was listening to Bach's toccata there, and that's pretty good. Yes, got dark. It got dark for only 30 minutes. Which is no good. No good at all. In the summertime, I was able just to begin. It's like 9, and that was good. Now it's 7:26 here in Kaliningrad. And look, already everything is freaking dark. Do you think it's good? Do you think it is good that at 7:26 p.m. it is already dark here now? Come on. Why no lights? I don't know. I never projected these streets. More romantic without lights. Okay. Sometimes it's nice to see a city in the day, then again at night, cities change looks. Yeah, but I never been exactly here by day. I've been in that place I go where those. Looks creepy. Well, for me, it looks just normal. Okay. And still 356 people watching this. Yeah. Maybe they are waiting for somebody will mug me. Esquilikin, you need a cup of latte. Keep it up. Thank you. We'll do later. Actually, there, in a fisherman's village, there is some coffee places. I'm actually already not that far from so-called fisherman's village. There's the embankments of Pregolya River, and on that embankment of Pregolya River, next to the Kant Islands, there's the buildings in a pseudo-historic style. Looks interesting. So we go relatively, I'm not that far from fisherman's village, maybe maximum 10 minutes walk. Okay, But you stay tuned, because who knows, maybe I will get mugged. Okay? I'm sure some people would love me to get mugged. Now I need to check where I am at all. So let's look at this. Ah, okay, this is a lower pond, but looks so dark that now you will not even see. You will not even see. You will not even see this pond. So dark. Damn. Got dark too fast. Too fast. I never wanted it to get dark so fast. But okay, let me try. Okay, yeah, we see something like pond. But nothing special in a dark time. And look, the house of the Soviets, the Soviet building, which is abandoned, but a year ago, the administration of this city, or the administration of the region, Kaliningrad region, no matter. So they purchased this building, and soon they are going to restore it. Lower pond. Okay, so I need to understand how to go here. I actually need to get behind this house of the Soviets. Okay, I see zebra. How do you keep your camera stable? It's just electronic Steadicam. Yes, this building, I agree, this building definitely has a character. The building which is waiting for its time to get back to life. In Russia, we now see this everywhere, that the buildings are getting the second life. I really would love to look at this when it will be restored and all in the lights. That would be great. For sure, for sure. It will be the offices, most probably the government offices. Definitely not a residential. It never was a residential. It's the house of the Soviets. Have you ever been to Saratov? No. Always love your videos. Keep up the good work. Dwayne Jeffrey from Canada. Thank you. Thank you. How are you doing, buds? Pro, Jack, Fac. Thank you. I'm doing fine. Hi, John. Yes, actually, here used to be the castle. But now this. The house of the Soviets. Waiting for its second life. I'm now figuring out how to go. Okay, I think I figured it out. You know, I am exploring this city together with you. I'm here for the first time. Moskovsky Prospect, Moscow Avenue. Pregolya River. Pregolya River. In Kaliningrad, it's like Neva. It leads to the Baltic Sea. And here is already Kant Island. Kant, named after Immanuel Kant. Not what you thought. Yeah, but look, nothing really to understand. Okay, dudes, I see here is the stair down, and that's how I can get to Kant Island right away. If you will look at the map, you will see that this is a really small island. Damn! The door is closed or what? Look. Ah, okay, from this side, okay. So look, now you can see this more clear. Actually, not a big island, not a big island at all. However, also closed or what? Dude, what the hell? I will look at these guys first. Oh, okay. I thought there's the door. Okay, so even those, it's a small island. However, before the World War II, here was 12 streets, houses, and even the tram. Now this is just a big park. It's a big park, and the only building which is saved is the Königsberg Cathedral. It's a huge and really beautiful cathedral. They restored it for 20 years. Now it looks just awesome. And there's located the biggest organ concert hall in Russia. There's a really huge organ. There's like 6,000. Today they said there's 6,000 tubes. Wow. And it was sound pretty powerful today. Pretty powerful. Especially Bach's toccata. Well, everybody knows this. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do. You can check my video. I recorded the video today by day. Well, here it is, Königsberg Cathedral. And there's located the grave of Immanuel Kant, right next to one of the walls of Königsberg Cathedral. Okay. Do 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 do. La la lie, la 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 lie, lie, la la lie, 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 la lie. Well, here it is. I'm not sure why the lower part is not enlightened, but the upper part is full of light, enlightened, and looks pretty beautiful. It looks beautiful. Here is the central entrance. I was here by day. Check out that video, which is called the biggest organ concert hall in Russia. La 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 la. La la lie, 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 la 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 lie, la 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 lie, la 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 lie. Looks great. Unfortunately today I was not able to make the live stream from the inside. I actually even came before the filming session to check out the speeds. I was making the speed test and I found the place where, thankful to the windows, there is a stable LTE signal. But it is turned to be not stable, okay? And so I had to stop the live stream. I started the live stream from the fisherman's village, came to this island, filmed the grave of Immanuel Kant, and then the cathedral, got inside, and I started getting the disconnects. So I said, sorry dudes, and I just stopped the live stream and I recorded just a normal video. I mean just video, and then uploaded. You still can check it out. Well, here it is, but we can see nothing now. Here is the grave, but you can check my morning video. Look, but they are making tours all the day long. When I was here by day, I also saw like many people, the tourists. Well, here it is. Immanuel Kant grave, but we can see nothing. Okay. There is no any lighting. Probably they are thinking that maybe it's no good to enlight the tomb or something. I don't know, but there's no lighting. So you actually can see this only if you're coming during the daylight, not at night like now. This is the bridge, which is called Honey Bridge. And this is synagogue. Here used to be a synagogue, destroyed. And now this is the completely rebuilt synagogue. Pregolya River. Pregolya. It's same as Neva for St. Petersburg because it goes to Kaliningrad Bay and from Kaliningrad Bay to Baltic Sea. Neva goes to Gulf of Finland and to Baltic Sea. Whoa, many people for coffee. For coffee and some bakery. Okay. I'm not gonna stay in line now. Just will show you the farmers, fisherman's village. Here it is. Well, it's just embankment. It's embankment here. And along this embankment here goes such buildings in a pseudo-historic style. By day here is a lot of boat rides. They all the time inviting to take a boat ride. The restaurants, well, many people here, many people. It's considered like a real center, okay? Popular place. And this is the boat. That's how the boats looks here. Looks kind of different than the boats in St. Petersburg. That's how the architecture looks here. Whoa, look, nice restaurants. Okay. I hear the bells of the cathedral. Yeah, so it's 8 p.m. Seems like they beat at least every hour. As far as I know, most like all these buildings, this is hotels or and offices. But the next block they are just constructing there, already going to be residential. You know, here is even Amber Spa. You know, Amber Spa. This is something what I never saw. Amber Spa. They have as much amber. They have as much amber as they are, you know, even making spa with an amber. The boat rides, night boat ride. Well, why I say night? It's only 8 p.m. actually. But damn, already so freaking dark. Okay, here is like the last building on this embankment. But look, there they construct more buildings along this embankment of Pregolya River. This is Pregolya River, which leads to Baltic Sea. So actually, this small district called Fisherman's Village. And look, on the background, the house of the Soviets. Kaliningrad. So now I'm just gonna grab coffee, and that's it. That's it for today. Unfortunately, now, once winter is coming, we have to keep it short, you know. Yeah, it's only 8 p.m. 8 freaking p.m. but we see nothing already. So now just gonna grab coffee and we'll go to the hotel. Fisherman's village. Sherlock Holmes streets, you say. Nice associations. Go for a swim. Go yourself. Look at this artwork. Skipper's Hotel. That's how it's called. As far as I've heard, people here speak just a normal Russian. Did you paint that? Yes, I did. I must say the interior's really good here, really good. And once again, this is synagogue. I hope the line there next to this coffee shop is gone, because I need coffee, you know? Or I gonna now kick their asses off if now they are still staying there. Because I want a coffee. Why here a lot of you when I want a coffee? God damn it. God damn it. So freaking much. God damn it.
Нет, заводи без этого. Конечно. Я теперь должна без этого.
Ну возьми. Чай будешь?
Да, я здесь.
Тоже будешь?
Можно? Благодарю вас.
Возьми. Чай, апельсин, заварная палочка это твоя. Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте. Молодые люди, заберите
Знаете, что я вам скажу? Мне необходим латте большой.
Большой латте вам с сиропом или без сиропа?
Без сиропа. Мне нужен чистейший латте. И вот одну карамелизированную ореховую палочку.
Да, что-то еще будет?
Да все на этом.
У вас будет карта наличная?
Карта.
Пожалуйста, прикладывайте.
Заберите, пожалуйста.
И у нас ваша карамелизированная ореховая палочка.
Окей.
Салат дальше немножечко по стоечке продвигать, я вам все подам.
Got it. Спасибо. Черный чай. Чай с черным.
Девочки, спасибо.
И капучино.
В следующем году вам приедет снова. Юр, дай накрыть кружкой. Да.
А ты самый последний, да? А ты последний.
Латте, пожалуйста, ваш.
Окей.
Чай с черной смородиной.
Элтон friggin' Джон. Yeah. also dancing next to synagogue. Have you seen in American churches? Everybody's singing there and dancing. Spirituals.
Овсянку. Мама, такая маленькая собачка.
Some nice rock and roll. Okay, dudes, going to the hotel. Thank you for watching. It is sad, a little bit sad that I never started at least 30 minutes before, okay, before I started, because I never expected it will be so fast, okay. Нет, завтра. Okay, dudes, thank you for watching. In the end, traditionally, I'm going to show you panorama. In the end, if you love the video, don't forget likes, okay? Thank you. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll explore even more of Kaliningrad. I guess tomorrow it will be more like Kaliningrad region, like near Kaliningrad's area.